Hello everybody, today I'm going to be doing a chatty makeup routine, get ready with me style video because tonight is the Glamour Women of the Year Awards. I'm going with Manuka Doctor and some of my blogging YouTube friends, so I'm really excited for it. I've started to get ready early, it's only 1 o'clock, I'm getting picked up at 5, but I thought it would be nice to just casually sit here and get ready with you guys. But I am using a few new products. I've got Jaclyn Hill's new Becca product here that I'm going to try for the first time, and yeah, I'm wearing a needle and thread dress, which is a navy blue, really like embellished dress. So I'm just going to do like glowy skin, a lot of highlighter, and then like some kind of smoky eye and a nude lip. I'm going to start by putting on some lip balm because my lips are actually really sore at the moment. Ever since I went camping, they've been so dry. And I think I'm going to tie up my hair as well because that is going to get annoying. I never look good with my hair tied up, so just ignore this, please. I love these like Invisibobble hair ties, they're so good. I've already got a little bit of fake tan on from last night, and I'm going to start with the Charlotte Tilbury Wonder Glow, which is a really nice glowy primer. I just want my skin to look really hydrated, so as much glow as possible. Primer done, and for my foundation I'm going to use the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea foundation with my damp beauty blender. I'm really enjoying this foundation at the moment. Just gonna give it a little shake. I usually put about 1 pump on the back of my hand and then dot it all over my face. I might put a little bit extra on just so it lasts for the whole evening. I absolutely love the finish of this foundation. And then I'm very gently and slowly taking my time to just really bounce that into the skin and blend it all out. Bit onto my eyelids as well. I've got a little bit left on my hand, so I'm just going to go over some areas that could do with a little bit more coverage. Now I'm going to take my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, and this has so much coverage in it. I love it. It really finishes off my base perfectly. So I'm going to apply that under the eye, quite a lot under the eye. Down my nose, around my nose, on my chin, and where I have a few blemishes. And then I'm going back to the sponge and doing exactly the same thing, just patting that into the skin. When I'm going under the eye, I just push it in using the pointed corner and take it over my lid so it's all blended evenly. Let me know what you guys think of the white background. I've never done this before in a video, but I fancied a change today, so let me know what you think of it. I'm now going to set my concealer and foundation with the RODIAL Instaglam Compact Deluxe Banana Powder. I'm going to take a little bit on my brush and just sweep that under the eyes. Very lightly so I don't move everything around too much. A little bit on my chin and around my nose. Okay, now I'm going to go onto my face. I know people usually do eyes first, but I prefer to do my face. So I'm going to start with, if I can open it, a bronzer. This is from Too Faced and it's their Milk Chocolate Soleil bronzer. I'm just going to warm up my skin a little bit so it matches my body. Although my dress is long sleeve, but I'm going to have my legs out. Just taking that on the outer parts of the face. It's very subtle, but it just warms up my skin a little bit before I'm going to contour. I'm now going to take my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette and using the, I think the far left lightest contour shade, I'm going to contour the cheeks a little bit more. I'm now going to use the Becca Champagne Pop in the cream version. I am going to use the powder as well, but I just wanted to try this out because I've just bought it from Sephora and it arrived yesterday. So this is part of Jaclyn Hill's new Champagne Pop collection. She started with the just Champagne Pop, the highlighter, and now she's brought out an eyeshadow palette, a face palette, a liquid highlighter, and this cream highlighter. And I love the Becca cream highlighters. They're really good if you have slightly more mature skin. When your skin starts to age, cream products are so good, and this highlighter is just beautiful and subtle. So I'm just going to try this out and then I'll put more on top afterwards. So I'm just running my finger in there and then just tapping it onto the tops of my cheekbones. And I find that the cream formula really meshes into the skin so well. And I think this could act as a really nice base actually to make sure my highlighter lasts. I'm going to put a little bit down my nose. So that is the cream highlighter, and I would definitely recommend that if you're slightly more afraid of highlighters. This one's a bit more subtle. Okay, now I'm going to take the Jaclyn Hill Champagne Collection Face Palette. I'm so excited to try this out. It comes in beautiful gold packaging. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's got a picture of Jaclyn on the back. So I'm just going to open this up and show you guys what the palette looks like. It is white and it says Becca Jaclyn Hill. It's so pretty and it's big, you can see compared to my hand. And inside it has 3 blushes, a really shimmery pink blusher, a more nudie brown blusher, a bright pink, and then Champagne Pop, which is her original highlighter, and Prosecco Pop, which is her new one, slightly more yellowy. I think I'm going to put a tiny bit of the pink one, just see how pink it really is first of all. They're very pigmented, you really don't need much at all. I'm going to use some of the shimmery pink one. I think that looks so pretty. I'm going to take that slightly higher. And then using the slightly smaller brush, this is the Morphe M501 that I bought when I was in New York, and I'm so glad I bought it. It's incredible for highlighter. I think I'm gonna mix Champagne Pop and Prosecco Pop. Why not? And I'm taking that onto my cheekbones. Oh my gosh, it's so glowy. I feel like if there's ever a time to go overboard with your highlighter, it's probably tonight, so I'm just going with it. I feel like the blusher didn't blend out that well. For my brows, I'm going to use some of the new Benefit brow products. I'm going to use the Precisely My Brow Pencil, which is quite similar to the sort of shape I usually use. It's got a spoolie on one end and a little thin pencil on the other. So I'm just going to brush through my brows. I know that my brow hairs are really long, they always have been, but if you trim them, it makes the overall brow look thinner. So I try not to unless there's any that are really, really much longer than the rest. So I'm just filling in the front part of the brow. I'm then going to use Benefit's Ready Set Brow, which is a clear setting brow gel. And I always like to do this step as the hairs in my brows are quite long, so they tend to move around. Okay, let's go on to the eyes. I'm going to start by priming my eyelids with the Urban Decay Primer Potion. They shouldn't need priming because I've got concealer on there and powder, but I haven't used these eyeshadows before, so I'm not sure how much they crease. So I'm going to put a tiny bit of this on each lid. For my eyeshadows, I'm going to use the Becca and Jaclyn Hill eyeshadow palettes. I really like these long eyeshadow palettes because they're really easy to put in your makeup bag. And in this one, you get 5 eyeshadows. They look like this. So one very light and shimmery, probably won't use that one as much, maybe in my inner corner. This one looks gorgeous for all over the lid, a bit like MAC All the Glitters, but more, it kind of looks like Champagne Pop as an eyeshadow. A light mauve, which would be lovely for the crease. A warm brown, again for the outer part of the eye or the crease would look so nice, and then a kind of dark plum. These are all colours that I would absolutely wear all the time. Very exciting. I'm going to start with the Champagne Pop kind of colour. Is it actually called? It's called Champagne Toast, that colour. Take some on the brush and tap it off. They feel very creamy. And then apply that all over the lid. That is a really nice colour. I'm not getting much fall down either, they apply really nicely. Do the same on the other eye. I think that's such a nice shade. I'm going to take the middle mauvey shade and apply that to the crease and outer part of the eye. And then I'm also going to take some of that brown. Now taking a big fluffy brush, I'm just going to blend out that edge. This brush has nothing on it, so it's just for blending. I don't know whether to take any of the dark purple shade. I feel like I should take a little bit. I just want to see what they're all like. I'm going to put a little bit of this in the outer corner. I like the colour of this one. It doesn't apply quite as smoothly as the others. that does add a nice deepness. And then I'm going to take some of that mauve colour underneath the eye. I always like to add a little bit of eyeliner, so I'm taking my favourite eyeliner. I can't use anything else at the moment because I love this too much. It's the MAC Groundbreaker Eyeliner. I feel like I must be coming to the end of this soon. I'm going to apply that very close to the lash line, but it will just give a real thick lash effect. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Legendary Lashes, which is not great if you have hay fever or your eyes run a lot, but it's so good for giving thick, long lashes. So I'm just gonna coat that. I mean, hardly any effort is required with this mascara. It's incredible. I wish I could get this effect with the waterproof mascara, but every waterproof mascara I've ever tried has just been so subtle on my lashes. It makes them look so thin. I can never get that sort of thickness with a waterproof mascara, so. I'm also gonna take a tiny bit of the Clinique Lower Lash Mascara. I like to kind of press it into the lashes rather than stroke them down because otherwise they go too long. So I wanted to wear my Kylie Jenner lip kit in Candy K, but I'm actually sitting on a table tonight with Kourtney Kardashian, which is so exciting. But I just thought, oh my God, if I have to take my lipstick out and reapply, I feel like that's so cringe to be like using a Kylie lipstick when her sister's sitting right there. I don't know why, that just feels really embarrassing to me. So instead, I'm gonna go for the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat Lip Pencil and the Anastasia Pure Hollywood liquid lipstick. I'm hoping this won't budge all night. Sometimes with this one I get a bit of a white streak inside, but because it's nude, it's quite easy to wipe away and reapply. I'm slightly over drawing on my lips. But really what the liner does is just tidy up the outer edge. Okay, liner done, and now I'm just going to apply the liquid lipstick. This one's really watery, so I like to do it in light, thin layers. It always comes out very nude at first and then it dries down a bit darker. So look how crazy nude it looks. It looks far too pale for me at first, and then when it dries a bit more dark. I'm gonna spray on a bit of the Urban Decay Makeup Setting Spray. I always feel like when I'm wearing this much makeup, it gets a little bit like heavy, and this just like loosens it all a little bit. Okay, so that is my makeup done, and now I need to figure out what to do with my hair. It is a high neck, long sleeve dress, so I could have it up with like bits coming out. I'm just not very good at doing hair things, so it won't be anything fancy. Although maybe I could do like a couple of plaits and a low bun and then a few bits, or I could curl the whole thing and just wear it down. Okay, I'm just gonna attempt something. So I'm gonna leave a bit of hair at the front. Kind of hard to do it without a mirror. Leave a bit of hair there. So I'm keeping those bits at the front to leave out. Okay, I'm just gonna plait these bits back. Normal plait, nothing fancy. I'm taking out the hair at the back, and as I pull that hair back, I'm taking the hairbands out of the plaits. I'm aware this is nothing fancy, I'm terrible at hair. And then I'm just twisting that into a bun on the back, and then I'm going to take this out. So now you can see the plaits on the side, like that. And then I'm just going to split this into a few pieces. I'm going to curl them away from my face using my straighteners. So I'm just twisting it away from my face and gradually pulling it down. And then the back pieces I like to just kind of keep behind my ear, and the front pieces can kind of hang. I don't know. What does that look like? I think I'm gonna leave it like that for now. And I'm gonna see how it looks with my dress and then decide whether to keep my hair like this or not. Sorry, that was like the worst hair tutorial ever. Hands up, I am not a hairdresser. I'm terrible with hair. But I hope you guys like the makeup. I'm going to paint my nails and toes now because they are bare and they need some nail polish. I decided to go for a bluey grey colour to complement my dress. And I started by using the Sally Hansen base coat. Before applying Nails Inc Winter Lilac, which is one of my all-time favourite nail polish shades. I applied 2 coats of this before setting it all in place with the Seche Vite top coat. I took with me my Topshop Clutch, and inside I had my keys, my phone and charger, my mirror, my travel card and cards, my liquid lipstick, and my vlogging camera. This is my needle and thread dress. I really love what it looks like. The arms are slightly uncomfortable, but I think it's worth it. It's such a pretty dress. And I paired that with my Topshop heels. Okay, I'm ready and the cab's gonna be here any minute now, so I just thought I'd show you the full outfit. So I've left my hair how I did it. I feel like it's fine, it works. I've put in some new earrings that I bought at the weekend, which you can't really see. So I'm gonna get a cab to the London Edition Hotel, and Anna's actually staying there, so I'll probably pop up to her room first, and then we are having drinks with Manuka Doctor, and then going to the awards and having dinner, and sitting on the same table as Kourtney Kardashian, and I think it's gonna be a really fun night, so I'll definitely try and get some clips for you guys, and I hope you enjoy coming along with me for the evening. Also, I'm really excited to see who wins the YouTuber of the Year award, because some of my friends are up for the category and I'll be very excited if they win.
Wow, look at that beard! Miss Holly Willoughby!
Is the unstoppable, charming, delicious Elizabeth Banks.
Little Mix!
What time to be alive?
My son would just like to let her know that she is the best godmother in the world, but they didn't have an award for that. So I am going to give her the Womeness of the Year award. It is Emma Freud! Kourtney Kardashian!
YouTuber of the Year award goes to Tanya Burr.
The absolutely flatulent. The incomparable Susan Sarandon.
Guys, I'm home. I'm trying to whisper because Richard's asleep. It's 2:30 in the morning. Had such a good night. We ended up hanging out with Tanya and Jim and Anna and Georgia and Lucy, and it was so fun. Oh man, the spot is not good. I'm just making some pasta because that is how I like to end a good night out at 2:30 in the morning. Sorry, the kettle's making loads of noise. Tonight was really, really good. I found it really inspirational. A room full of women supporting other women, and I thought it was great. Yeah, I just feel really, really inspired by it all. It was really nice to meet Kourtney. I got a little photo with her and a great night all round. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know if you did. Leave me a nice comment. I have hiccups. I didn't think this video would end this way, but you know, it has. I've had a great time. Oh my god, I have hiccups. I can't end this video. See you guys in the next one. Bye.